Hey guys, Billy Weck here, exclusive purple status presenter with Unique. First time saying that on a video, and it feels and sounds pretty all right. So, my video today is just to simply kind of say thank you to my team, to my upline for being there, to my amazing customers, my family, my husband, my kids, of course God, just all of the variables in my life that made today possible. In addition to that, with any great accomplishment comes, a lot of curiosity and a lot of questions. I probably have received about 50 messages in my inbox today, and I'm pretty sure I'm almost all the way through. So if I haven't gotten back to you yet, stay tuned. I promise you I will. But I've probably gotten about 50 messages today asking, what are your tips? What are your tricks? What are your secrets? And I don't have an answer really for that, because here's the thing. There are no tips. There are no tricks, and there are no secrets. Anybody who knows me knows I am an open book. You ask, I'll tell. So the word secret doesn't really belong in my vocabulary when it comes to Unique. In addition, it really is about the mindset. And here's why. I started last October. I've only been doing this for about 7 months. I joined under my girlfriend Grace, who I absolutely love dearly, but she's not really active with Unique. So I had a sponsor who, when I started, I got nothing from. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean that because I could have very easily let that discourage me, let that deter me from busting my butt, and I could have let it really be a reason why I quit. What the heck am I doing joining a company where my sponsor isn't even doing anything? She has things going on, and there's reasons why she's not active, but at the end of the day, she's not active. And I could have used that as an excuse, and I could have been done right then and there. But I refused to let that deter me, because I wanted it for Billy. I wanted it for me, and I was going to do it regardless of what I was seeing out of my sponsor. So that's my very first big important point. You have to let go of excuses. It does not matter what anyone else around you is doing, saying, acting, behaving, posting. It does not matter. You are responsible for you and you only. I found amazing upline support that, God bless them, I asked a gazillion questions to every single day. I wanted to know. I wanted to hear it from other people to get their take. I went out and I found my own answers. I would go online. I would look stuff up. I would network via other Facebook presenters who were doing it already. I found a way to get the information I needed in the beginning to know how to get started. And the crazy thing about it is that I'm so excitable and so passionate about everything I do. And when I found Unique, it was like, I don't know if I would say I'm 100% believer in love at first sight when it comes to humans. And that's not a dig at my husband. We were engaged after 8 months of being together. I knew he was the man I was going to marry. But as far as love at first sight goes, I don't know that I fully believe that. But I will tell you this, I am a believer now that love at first sight exists, because when I saw Unique, when I found Unique, I knew this was the company that I was going to retire from. I knew that this was the company that got me really, really excited when I found out about them. And that was it. I have not looked back since. So what was my point to all of that? So in the beginning, it was basically just finding a way to get the information I needed, finding a way to know, I know what I was saying, know how to dive in head first, and I did, and that was my point. I was so excitable, and I was so passionate, and I was so like over the top about Unique that before I even had a clue what the heck I was doing, I had people messaging me, hey, tell me more about this. I'm interested. And my very first recruit, Holly, just hit green this month. Super exciting month. And I feel like it's pretty amazing that my very first recruit hit elite status this month. And I needed that second elite status rep on my team for me to be able to promote. So it was like all just totally intertwined and tied in together and a team effort, and it started with her. And Holly came to me. I never recruited. I didn't know what I was doing. She came to me. So it's all about how you present things, because I wasn't an expert. I didn't know boo about the products. I was literally learning as I was growing. I had a team building under me, and I didn't even know what the heck I was doing yet. So, all going back to, if you want it bad enough, you'll figure it out. There were days where I was like grabbing my head going, what in God's name did I get myself into? I had 20 girls, I think, my first month, 20 or 22 girls. Now, those are my personal recruits, and then anybody that signs up under them, asking me questions. I had no idea. It forced me to learn a lot sooner than I may have. But I utilized my resources. I went onto the support tab on our websites and asked questions daily. I utilized our upline reps that were doing this already and asked them questions, a lot of questions, daily. I got out there and just started forming those relationships with people, letting everyone know what I was about, what I was doing, and why they should be interested. Because if I didn't absolutely love the product, I would not be able to fake it. So I don't sell Unique. I'm sorry. I don't love the product because I sell it. I sell it because I love it. And I feel like that really, really, really resonates in your behavior. So get rid of excuses, find a way, educate yourself, get excited, get out there, and just do it. If you want this bad enough, there is nothing different between you and me. I've been a stay-at-home mom for the last 6 years. Yeah, I ran my own diaper cake business. I could have cared less about it. I know that sounds horrible. I always put my all into it for my customers, because my customers were my family and friends, because I wasn't really networking to like get myself out there like crazy. I actually got a contract where I was selling in a mall in our area, and I still wasn't doing what I should have been doing because I just didn't love it. So grab a hold of what excites you about Unique. Grab a hold of what really gets you going when you think about this opportunity. The fact that there is no limit over our heads. What you put in is what you'll get back. That alone is enough to motivate me. That's what I've always wanted my entire life, because I've always been a go-getter and very self-motivated, and I hated the thought of having to go to work before we had kids every single day from 9 to 5 and collect my paycheck, because I knew I was going above and beyond. I knew I was doing extra. I know I was outperforming those around me. But you want to know what? I still collected the same exact paycheck. So having an opportunity like network marketing, which is what Unique is, where you literally have no limits on what you're able to accomplish, no time frame and when you need to do it by, no quotas to fulfill other than the minimal 125 every 3 months to stay active, which, let's be honest, if we're really striving to grow a successful business, that's not even a number you would think twice about. But that the idea of what network marketing is just totally, it gives me goosebumps when I talk about it. This is an opportunity where you literally get to talk to other women, play with makeup, because essentially, I mean, that's what my videos are. I'm doing my makeup, and be as successful as you want to be. You have to want it, though. Nobody else can want it for you. I can't want it more for you than you for you. That's not going to work. Because at the end of the day, you are only responsible for you. You are responsible for your actions, your behavior, your choices you make, the things you post, the conversations you have, the people you choose to network through, the places you choose to go. All of that, that's on you. Nobody can tell you how to do you. So, I feel like I'm rambling, but I felt like I had a really good point. At the end of the day, guys, this is so doable. There's nothing different between me and all of you watching this right now, other than the fact that when I found Unique, I decided I wanted this and I was doing it. And that was it. There were no other options. Failure is not in my vocabulary, because setbacks, hiccups, speed bumps, sure, all those things happen. That's not failing. That's forcing you to work harder, want it more, and find a way to do it. Everything will never go as planned, ever, in anything that goes on in life. Just because I achieved what I did in 7 months with my team does not mean that there weren't days where I was ready to throw in the towel and just say, oh my God, it's hard. If it wasn't hard, everyone would be at the top. We would live in a ridiculously rich world. Everybody would be succeeding. Everybody would be at the top of their game, at the top of their companies, and making a ton of money. But let's be honest, that's not reality. Because it's hard, and not everybody is willing to put in the time, the sweat, the tears, the long hours, the dedication, and the constant self-motivating that you need to do. And that for me comes with personal development. I'm constantly watching videos. I'm constantly, reading quotes and looking at inspirational things, and looking at, it's not even within our own company, but just looking at successful entrepreneurs. How did they do it? What was their mindset? How did they set their goals? How did they motivate their team? I'm constantly, day in and day out, doing all of those things. So find a way to dig down deep, grab a hold of your why. Why do you want to succeed? Why do you want to change your life? Why do you want to maybe turn things around if things aren't going good? Or why do you maybe just want to make things way better than they already are? Why? What is driving you? What is motivating you? And when you figure it out, grab a hold of that so tight that it does not matter the critics, the ridicule, the comments, the negativity, all of those things that come with the world as a whole, that none of that will affect you, none of that will faze you, and none of that will stop you from getting to your ultimate goal, which is to succeed. So, wow, I just went off in a lot of different directions, but guys, at the end of the day, I hope you all know how absolutely appreciative and grateful I am for each and every one of you. Even today, as my team promoted and we became a purple team, the messages and the comments and the texts and the emails, I'm not going to lie, some of you, I have no idea who you even are. A lot of you, I have no idea who you even are. But you still took the time to send that encouragement out, to send that support out, to send that feel-good message to me. And I thank you guys so much for that. I thank God every day for how absolutely blessed I am. I never take it for granted. There are so many horrible things going on in the world that I know when I look around and I'm having a rough day, it could be a hell of a lot worse. And instead, I try to make it 10 times better and hopefully affect 10 times more people as best as I know how. My platforms are, widening. I'm connecting with more people. I'm on a mission to help as many women as I possibly can change their lives, because Unique is changing my life. It's insanity. I can't even explain it. And it's not even about the money. It is changing me as a person. So many things on so many different levels, emotionally, mentally, that I professionally, I can't, it's hard to put into words, but it's a feeling, and it's a feeling that I know I've never had before, and I know that I never want to lose, and I'm so grateful to have it, and I'm so grateful to have all of you. And if anything I said in this, 15-minute video of me rambling helped anyone, motivated anyone, inspired anyone, piqued anyone's curiosity, definitely let me know. I mean, I love feedback of any kind. If you hated it, tell me you hated it. It's okay. I can take it. I'm thick-skinned. And of course, as always, if anybody has any questions, and no, you don't need to be on my team to reach out, let me know. I'm so grateful for this opportunity, and I literally want to do whatever I can to help whoever I can. So, thank you guys so much. Here's to an amazing future, with this amazing opportunity in front of us all. And I hope that we all just can, like I said, grab a hold of whatever it is that moves you, whatever it is that motivates you, and run as fast as you can, because life is too short, and this is way too good of an opportunity to miss out on for another second. Make the most of everything single second of everything. Just make the most of it. And it's amazing when you make a conscious effort to do that, how life-changing it can be. So thank you guys. So much love, as always. And I'll definitely be talking with you a lot more soon.